Well, the weather here today is not playing ball. We have heavy rain. The pitch underfoot may very quickly become soggy and difficult to play upon, and the players will soon be soggy themselves. It is more than damp, and this will examine the fibre of both sides. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. Drogba! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And he's there to belt it away. Can he get it through? Drogba. Great chance! Looking for the run, and now they can clear their lines. That's gone for a throw-in. Rice. Quarter of an hour played. Cucurella made a surge from full-back, as it turned out unsuccessfully. Referee's given a throw. Hazard does really well to win the ball there. Neither side yet able to find the net. No outsmarting him this time. Conte. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
This guy, Hudson-Odoi, is a fine winger in an old-fashioned sense. He tends to stick to his wide positions, but he's shown himself to be a creative outlet, and he doesn't actually shirk from his defensive duties either. You can usually expect a mature, all-round game from him.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Hazard. That is Conte. Nottingham deciding to turn to the long ball now. That is pretty evident.
Yeah, it is clear that they've decided to take a more direct route to goal now, but, you know, they can't just continue doing this and make it predictable. And importantly, they've got to look to win the second ball. If they do that, they should get right up the pitch.
Yeah, they really should. Still waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal. Lewandowski. Hudson-Odoi. Looking for a runner. Cleared away. Douglas Luiz. Passing is crisp and sharp. Anderson. So much time and shot a goal! He scored! A goal at a really telling moment. And that really is so impressive.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to...
And the shot! A really close shave, and the last action of the first half. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but it's still anybody's game here.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
He has found the way. Oh, shooting chance! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Well, he looked pretty much unstoppable there. The only thing missing was the finish, of course.
Well read, nice interception. Beckham. It's a good run down the right. And he's taking no chances there. Still chasing the game, trailing by 1. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Good pressure, determined, intense. That's a throw.
Substitution on the field. Number 19. Coming on to replace him is number 11, Wood.
Lewandowski. It's Lewandowski! Magnificent! He's got himself an absolute peach. They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
Number 7, Robert Lewandowski.
A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
That has certainly made things interesting.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Savona. Really fierce, close defending. Now, can they get him away?
Lewandowski really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Oh, well played, well sorted out.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
He's picked his way through. Tries to play it through. And he was quick to react. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Pinches it off him. Looking to play him in. Beckham in acres of space out wide.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
And the shot! It's bounced back off the post. And that is wildly off target.
Substitution on the field. Number 14.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Coming on the field, Number 21, number 34, Aina.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Puyol! He's got away with one there.
Well, let that be a lesson to them. If they don't stay focused all the time, they're going to be made to pay.
And that's that. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end. Not for the want of desire, drive or determination. No complaints. Lewandowski picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Yeah, this looked the most likely outcome, but we've had a good variety in this game, despite it being anticlimactic.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all.